Alright, this is the Spot Guy. What we're going to talk about today is 1.5" fittings, O-rings, and gaskets. There's actually two sizes of O-rings, and then there's a gasket that has an O-ring made into the back of it that's very popular that actually interacts. So stay tuned, we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about 1.5" heater unions and pump unions. Stay tuned. Alright, so what we're going to talk about is the two different O-ring sizes. You can see that O-ring will actually fit inside of that O-ring right there. So if you're looking, this one, which is a pump union, 1.5", which means that the pipe on the outside measures about 1 7/8. Inside the threads measures about 2 3/8. That makes it an 1.5". And the way they arrive at that is they base it off of the inside diameter of the pipe, which is real stupid because the pipe's hidden. You can't see inside of it. So that's why these sizes are important. 2 3/8, 1 7/8. The O-ring gap, or the groove, if you measure across it, is 2 1/8 inch. So if you look right here, this thing is 2 1/8 inch center to center, center to center. And if you take that, look, it'll fit right in there. Beautiful. So if you take this same O-ring, though, and you try to put it on a heater union, you see that will not fit because the groove size is different. So when we look at this one is 1 7/8 center to center. And there's the gasket, or the O-ring. Here's the O-ring, 1 7/8 center to center, and you can see that fits in there nicely. Now the outside measurements of this is going to be 2 3/8 on the outside of the thread, and the inside 1.5" part will be 1 7/8 on the slip side, just like it is on here. So you can see they both accept the same size pipe. We also offer on this, we have the O-ring only on the 2 1/8 version. On the 1 7/8 version, we also have this gasket right here that has a little lip on the back of it. It basically looks just like the O-ring that we have, but you can see it's got a little gasket on the front, and it fits the heater union. So for heater unions, we have the 1 7/8 inch O-ring or the 1 7/8 inch gasket. This is the most popular item. Then we have the heater union. We call this a tail piece. And then we have the pump union. So the thing is don't guess at these sizes, ladies and gentlemen. They look very similar to other parts. This would be a 2-inch heater union. This would be a 2-inch pump union. Very different in sizes, but it's measured on the inside. You would think 1.5" and 2" would be closer together in size, but you can see they're quite a ways apart. So don't mess that up. This measures 3 inches on the inside of the threads, and 2 3/8 on the inside of the plumbing part, 2 3/8 on the outside, or 3 inches on the outside of the threads on the heater tail piece, and 2 3/8. This is the most popular. Most likely you have that. This is second most popular. So don't guess, no. So this is Spot Guy. We are Hot Tub Parts of America. We have 1.5" unions. We have 1.5" tail pieces, gaskets, and O-rings. Yes, we do. Click the banner above to go to our gaskets and O-rings and tail pieces and heater unions, 1.5". Hot Tub Parts of America.